So what if my 72 Viking already has black bottom paint on it?
Great question. So we have a product called Poseidon Extreme. Well, Poseidon Extreme is essentially 2 coats of a primer that works as a wonderful osmosis barrier. If you have a bottom painted boat, as long as the bottom paint is on there and not flaking off, you need to be able to get it down to a nice smooth finish. So you would sand it down. You don't need to soda blast. So
You're just trying to make sure the substrate is nice and smooth.
Exactly. Try to make sure that the substrate is nice and smooth so that it's going to be your smooth canvas to go on top of it. Our epoxy primer is a very, very strong primer. Plus, you can be putting on 2 coats. So it's going to give you plenty of protection. That primer is going to stabilize the substrate. So you'd go on with your first coat of primer and then go on and coat within about 6 hours, sometimes less, depending on the temperature. And then you're going to let that cure for a day.
Before hull pro installation.
Correct. But as I was telling you, depending on what you want that hull to look like, you can modify that depending on how you're going to finish the primer. Meaning, you roll the primer right onto the bottom and it'll give you an orange, peely-ish type of look. And then you can go over with Hull Pro. It's going to pop the color out. So it's going to look shiny and black or shiny and white, but it's still going to have that orange, peely-ish look under there. If you want to get a smoother look, you can go and buff or light sand the top of the last coat of the primer suit and then go over with the Hull Pro. What you can see is as soon as you go over with the Hull Pro, the color is going to come back alive.
Brighter, shinier than ever.